December 2017, question number 1C. Question number 1C. December 2017, question number 1C. December. So RCM, online classes. Online classes. Of course, for anybody who would want to contact us for whatever issue, they should always talk to us through this number. And this is QA, specifically set theory revision, what I could call block release, set theory revision. So we are told here, a survey was conducted on 800 households to determine their preference for 3 consumer goods, namely FEX, GEX, and MEX. The results of the survey were as follows. To 30 households preferred FEX, 245 households preferred GEX, 325 households preferred MEX. 30 households preferred all the 3 goods, 70 households preferred FEX and MEX, 110 households preferred FEX only, 185 households preferred MEX only. Present the above information in a Venn diagram. So present the above information in a Venn diagram. So remember, we have got 3 types of goods, 3 types of goods. So with 3 types of goods, we need how many circles? We need 3 circles. We need 3 circles. We need 3 circles like that. We need 3 circles like that. So we have, ladies and gentlemen, our products as they are arranged there. We have FEX. We have GEX. We have, lastly, we have MEX. MEX like that. And then they have told us that the universe has got how many? U is universe, has got how many people? 800 people. Now, ladies and gentlemen, for us to be able to start working on this kind of a question, remember, we normally start right away from the bull's eye. For those of you who have ever seen darts, there is in this case here the middle, the bull's eye, the middle. The middle will be represented by this space here, which of course gives us all those people who preferred the 3. All the people who preferred the 3. So the ones who preferred the 3, we have a note talking of 30 households preferred all the 3 goods, all the 30. So I'll come and put 30 there. I'll put 30 there. Put 30 there. Ladies and gentlemen, after that, I will straight away go now to those who loved two items at a time, like FEX and MEX. FEX and GEX, 2. Now I'm cascading down from 3. I look for the and, 2 at a time. So after 30 households preferred all the 3 goods, we are told 70 households preferred only 2. That is FEX and MEX. So we have here FEX, it's FEX here and MEX. So it is FEX here and MEX. FEX and MEX. If you can recall, ladies and gentlemen, and represents a set intersection. And represents a set what here? A set intersection. And represents a set intersection. And represents a set intersection. Where the 2 sets are intersecting. Where the 2 sets are intersecting, the entire. So we have here FEX and the MEX. So the entire intersection is 70. The entire intersection is 70. But fortunately, we happen to be knowing one component of the intersection. We happen to be knowing one component of the intersection. We happen to be knowing one component of the intersection between FEX and the MEX. So then who can tell me this blank space that is in between here and here? What figure should I put somebody between here and here? What figure should I put somebody? What figure should I put there somebody? What figure should I put there, somebody? What figure should I put here, somebody? Remember, the entire intersection, ladies and gentlemen, the entire intersection is 70. And given that we know one component is 30, then this other one here automatically becomes what here? 40. Thank you very much. 70 minus 30. This becomes 40. So look again for any statement giving us two products. So I've been able to handle fex and mex. So the next one is 100. No. There is no any other which has got what here, somebody? Which has got two goods. It was only fex and mex. From there, we are told 110 households preferred fex only. Where should I write that 110? Where should I write the 110? Where should I write the 110? Where should I write the 110 households, people who preferred fex only? Please talk to me this morning. Talk to me this morning. Talk to me this morning. Where should I write the 110? Write 40 in fex. 40. I'm not able to understand you. I'm not able to understand you, my brother. Langat. Because the 40, I have it here. Now I'm asking about the 110. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, like now here, if I was to talk of fex only will be this space here. If I talk of fex only, it's like you're cutting away everything. You're cutting away everything here, mex and whatever. You'll be left with this space here. You'll be left with this space here. So ladies and gentlemen, listen. When we talk of fex only, 110 households preferred fex only, this blank space that you are seeing here is for fex only. So fex only is 100 and what here? 110. 110. It's December 2017. December 2017, question number 1. Question number 1C. So 110 people preferred fex only. Next there is 185 households preferred mex only. So mex only. Mex only is this one here, ladies and gentlemen, of which they're giving us a figure of 100 what here? A figure of 185. Now, ladies and gentlemen, once I finish that, now I can come to the generalities. Generalities, look at the first thing there. They have told us 230 households preferred fex. They haven't stated fex only. They haven't said fex only, just fex. So the circle, the entire circle of fex, is 230. The entire circle of fex is 230. And then 240 households preferred gex. So the entire circle of gex, is 245, and then mex is 325. Mex is 325. Now, ladies and gentlemen, could you kindly be of help to me? Once I've been able to display the information that they wanted me to display on a Venn diagram like this, what do you think will be the next area? The next step, what do you think will be the next step? Having reached there, I know. It will be this concept of what here? It will be this thing of getting the missing spaces. Like now I can see under fex, the only space that is missing is this one. The only space missing is this one for fex. So for fex to be able to get this space here, which is missing, what I will do, I'll take, because I know the entire circle is 230. So I'll take 230 minus 110 minus 40 minus 30. Because I know that if you add this plus this plus this plus this x, they should equal to 230. They should be equal to 230. So then somebody talk to me, what is 230 minus what we know for us to be able to get what we do not know? So we have 230 minus 110 minus 40 minus 30. Please give me a figure for this space here. So Abdi tells me it is 50. Abdi tells me it is 50. Abdi tells me it is 50. No one else has given me a value for this. Ladies and gentlemen, the most important thing will be for you to understand that when you add everything here, we need to get 230. Can someone else confirm that for sure this space here is 50? Can someone else confirm for sure that this space here is 50? It's 50. Thank you very much. Now look at max niko na mapengo moja. Max niko na siwezi enda kwa hii iko na mapengo mbili, iko na hii na hii. Lakini sasa nitatumia hii ya max nipate mapengo moja ndiposa niweze kupata ingine baadaye. So max niko na mapengo moja. So hii mapengo moja itakuwa aje? Itakuwa 185, no, not 185. Itakuwa 325 minus the numbers that I know within the circle. Within the circle. So it will be 325 minus 185 minus 40 minus 30. Please give me a figure. So 325 minus 185 minus 40 minus 30, Abdi gives me a figure of 70. Abdi gives me a figure of 70. Abdi gives me a figure of 70. How about in this case here, this one empty space here? This one empty space, it will be 245 minus 50 minus 30 minus 70. This is one empty space. When it is one empty space, we can easily evaluate it. So it will be 95. Somebody has told me already 95. Now, ladies and gentlemen, from there now we have this big empty space out here, outside here. What do you think shall we do to be able to get one number, which in this case is able to encapsulate, which is able to take care of the entire empty space outside? Outside, what do you think shall we do? What do you think shall we do for us to be able to get this space outside here? For us to be able to get this space outside here, what shall we do? What shall we do? What shall we do? What shall we do? What shall we do for us to be able to get this very big space? Somebody talk to me. 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 I will use the universal equation, the universal set equation. The universal set equation, I know, don't work with this. By the way, these numbers, after they have assisted you to get whatever spaces, these numbers are irrelevant. Never tell me that, Mwalimu, for me to be able to get this, take 800 minus 230 minus 245 minus this. No, there are things that are overriding here. So for us to be able to get the empty space outside here, what we shall do, of course, the empty space outside represents those households who preferred none. The households who preferred none. So for us to be able to get this, what I'll do, I'll take the universal set, which is 800 minus each of these elements that are within the Venn diagram. So 800 minus 110 minus 50 minus 95 minus 40 minus 30 minus 70 minus 185. So could you kindly give me that figure? The empty space outside the circles, but within the universal set. Within the universal set, could you kindly give me that figure? Miriam tells me it is 220. Miriam tells me that outside here we have 200. Can someone else confirm that 220? Can someone else confirm the 220? Thank you very much. I can see also Abdi confirming. Now, ladies and gentlemen, for the number of years that I've ever worked for CASNEB in terms of marking their exams, we always get students who reach this particular point and then they get overexcited. They forget that this is not the question actually. There are questions that you must go ahead and answer. Like now here, they want us to give them, present the above information in a Venn diagram. A complete Venn diagram is here. And then number two, the number of households that preferred FEX and GEX. FEX and GEX. The number of households that preferred FEX and GEX. FEX and GEX. Can somebody help me get that? FEX and GEX. FEX and GEX. The number of households that preferred FEX and GEX. Now here you have to be very careful. I don't know whether we are the ones who forgot to type the, is it FEX and GEX only? Those of you who have a past paper, those of you who have got a past paper, have they asked us to give them the number of households that preferred FEX and GEX only? So just a moment. I know what I'll do. Just hang on there a little bit. Hang on there a little bit. So in the question paper, when they ask FEX and GEX only, FEX and GEX only, FEX and GEX only, they're basically referring to this 50. FEX and GEX. And first of all, the word and means what here? Intersection. I can only pick this from the intersection. I can only pick this from the intersection. So on the intersection, I've got 50, 30. But you see these 30 preferred FEX, GEX, and the MEX. So they would want to exclude MEX. Right? So then that leaves me with, of course, the moment they say, but not MEX, that means that you should, so that will give me the intersection alone with, in this case here, a disclaimer. So if it's FEX and the GEX only, then I'll talk of 50. But when the examiner talks of just silently, FEX and the GEX, without using the word only, they want you to look at F and what here? G. So FEX and the GEX, and means the intersection. And means the intersection. So FEX and the GEX. So then if it's FEX and the GEX without the word only, then straight away I would have taken what? 50 plus 30. I would have taken the entire intersection, which would have given me what here? 80, which would have given me 80. So as we proceed, when you hear this examiner talking of FEX and the GEX only, when you pick the intersection, please remember to exclude the people who took like now the three, FEX, GEX, and MEX. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is something we'll be able to understand as we get along. Now, look at the next question. The next question, they want us to give them the probability that a household selected at random does not prefer any of the three households. So probability that we don't prefer any of the households. Probability, none. So remember, none is how many people? It is 220. Out of what here? The entire universe, because now they want a probability. Now they want a probability. So it will be 220 divided by 800, which gives me 0 point something. Please help me out there. 220 divided by 800. 220 divided by 800. So probability of none, it is 220 divided by 800, which will be equal to what here? Somebody, none, nobody, or rather, no one preferred any of the three outside here. So it is 0.275, and that is it. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Now, ladies and gentlemen, because I'm being told that we have got another class, then what I would recommend, what I would recommend, perhaps we could do just one more here in this area. Before I start linear programming, we do one more question in this area. It's a technical area. And if you happen to know set theory very well, this can really save you. It's a technical area, but we must really strive to be good at this. We must strive to be good at it. We must strive to be good at it. I like it so much myself because these are free marks. Free marks. So let's look at November 2018, question number 1D before we go to company law. November 2018, question number 1, dog. Now here we are told BD College offers 3 courses. 3 courses. So the 3 courses are here. The 3 courses are here. 3 courses. So we have, for the student who has just joined us, this is November 2018. November 2018, question number 1D. November 2018, question number 1D. So we have 3 courses. We have accounting, we have computing, and then we have driving. So you're told 329 students who are undertaking accounting course. They haven't specified, just general. So that means accounting is 329. Computing course is 186. 186. And then we have 295 students who are undertaking driving course. So 295 students here. If they say driving course only, then I would have put inside this empty space here for driving course only without other courses. But here they are generalizing everything. So this is the universe, and the universe, we've been told the universe is 500 students. The universe is 500 students. Now, so I'm told down there 83 students who are undertaking both accounting and computing courses. 217 students who are undertaking both accounting and driving courses. 63 students who are undertaking both computing and driving courses. So they haven't given me the bull's eye. They haven't given me those number of students who preferred or rather who are undertaking 3 courses are the same. So this space has not been given. So I'll come and take this to be X. So once I do that, ladies and gentlemen, now I'll start looking for the and for 2. So I'll start with 83 students who are undertaking both accounting and computing. Accounting and computing. So I know that and stands for intersection. Stands for intersection. And if it stands for intersection, ladies and gentlemen, when they talk of and, when they talk of accounting and computing, they're looking at the entire intersection like that. So the entire intersection here is 83. And now that I know one component, so this will be 83 minus X. 83 minus X. 217 students who are taking both accounting and driving. Both accounting and driving. So the entire intersection is 217. So this one here will be 217 minus X. And then 63 students who are taking both computing and driving. So computing and driving, those are 63. So the entire. So then this will be 63 minus what here? Minus X like that. Now, once you get these right, ladies and gentlemen, then everything becomes very simple. I know whenever they don't give me this X, they don't give me this bull's eye, I must come and start looking for accounting alone, computing alone, etc. So we start with accounting alone, accounting alone, accounting alone. So for the students who are just doing accounting only, this space here, I'll take the general 329. I'll take the general 329 minus the spaces that I have added together. So minus 83 minus X plus 217 minus X. So please come and open brackets. Open your brackets. So this will be 329 minus 83. Of course, minus is powerful. All the terms here will have to change their signs. So this becomes now negative plus X minus 217. Initially it was positive. This becomes plus X. So could you kindly put like terms together like these constants? 329 minus 83 minus 217. Please give me that figure. Please give me that figure. 329 minus 83 minus 217. Please give me the figure. So Lucy tells me this one here will be 29. So plus X and minus X, this and this cancels. Lucy, angalia hapo ungetupa mbao kidogo. Inafaa ikuwe plus X. Angalia hapo. Na unajua ukikosea kidogo tu inakuwa disaster. Sijui kama Lucy inafaa ikuwe plus X. Not minus X. Because you see this and these are cancelling out, leaving me with the plus X. Got it. Thank you very much. So this is supposed to be 29 plus what here plus X like that. So if you're together, please, I would want you to allow me to delete this so that to rub this so that I can go to computing alone. I'm a computing only. Computing alone. Computing alone. Is there anybody who can do that working for me and Patie? Computing alone. Computing alone. Computing alone. So computing alone. So computing alone, what do we have? I know the total figure for computing. Now that I have the total figure and I have these other three figures, getting the computing alone, which is this space here, it will be 186 minus the total of the other spaces that I know. 83 minus x plus 63 minus x. So then this will be 186 minus 83 plus x minus 63. This changes to plus x. So please put like terms together very fast. Put like terms together very fast. So this will be 186 minus 83 minus 63. So Lucy tells me, thank you very much, Lucy, that this and this and this will be 40. And then the x's, these will cancel, leaving me with plus 40 plus x like that. So computing only is 40 plus what here? 40 plus x. Is 40 plus x. Is 40 plus x. And then now you come to the last one, which is driving. Driving, what do we have? Somebody driving. The moment you get used to it, like myself, I know normally what I do. Like myself, I don't have to struggle through this. I'll take 295 minus 217 minus what here? 63. Whatever I get, I'll say that number plus x. But of course, you can't go for shortcuts before you get used to it. But if you give me any set theory question myself, it can never take me more than 3 minutes. Never, regardless of how complex it may look like. Because I've known the procedure. So Mary tells me it's supposed to be 15 plus x. Is there somebody who is able to really see that? 15 plus x. Miriam also confirms the same. Miriam confirms the same. Miriam confirms the same. If you're not getting it, just take 295 minus 217 minus 63. You will be able to get 15. And then, of course, the minus here will cancel out. And the minus and plus will cancel out, giving you at the end of the day, this you may think it's minus. But you see, when you are putting brackets, it will end up being what here positive, like that. So, and that is it. Now come and apply the universal set equation. Apply the universal set equation. So universal set equation, we know that all these numbers which are inside here must add up to this. So we are saying that 500 should be equal to, please forget this. These ones are just their flowers. So then this 500 will be equal to 29 plus x plus 83 minus x, this number plus 40 plus x, plus, we have this row, 217 minus x plus this one here, 63 minus x plus 15 plus what here, x like that. So then, gentlemen, then our work will be to find the value of x. So please do me a favor, somebody. What is 29 plus 83 plus 40 plus 217 plus 63 plus 15? Add the numbers first. Add the numbers first. Add the numbers first. Can somebody give me this figure? Add the numbers first. I want to release somebody here to go and do company law. So Lucy tells me it's supposed to be 447. Is there somebody else who is able to confirm this figure? 447. 447. Is there somebody else who is able to confirm the figure here, 447? Thank you very much. Mary has confirmed. How about the excess? They are very beautiful. They cancel out. This and this cancels out. This and this will cancel out. This and that will cancel out, leaving me with what here? Plus x. So this is supposed to be plus x. Implying that x alone will be 500 minus 447. 500 minus 447. So x equals 500 minus 447, which will be equal to what here? Which will be equal to 53 like that, which will be equal to 53. Now, ladies and gentlemen, remember, outside here, it's important for you to know this. Outside here, not unless you're given any further information, outside here, in most cases, like now here, honestly, how do you get somebody being called a student of a particular school who is not doing any course? Remember, they told us this business school has exactly 3 courses, so you can't be having anybody outside there. So having gotten X is 53, please go ahead and read the examiner's question. The examiner's question, number one, present the above information in what year? In a Venn diagram. In a Venn diagram. So in a Venn diagram, it will be very important for you to come and squeeze this number. Like now 29 plus 53. Perhaps you write in a different color, pen color. So you keep on substituting X here. So 29 plus 53 gives me what figure? How we had a different color, colored marker pen. So somebody give me this accounting, because I would want my Venn diagram to have exact numbers there. So this is 82. How about this? This is 53. How about this? This space is 83 minus X. 83 minus 53. 83 minus 53 gives me what figure? Somebody. 83 minus 53, that must be 30, right? That must be 30. And then we have 40 plus 53. 40 plus 53, which gives me 90 what here? 93. Then please come to this other segment, 217 minus 53. 217 minus 53. 217 minus 53 will give me what figure? Yeah, Abdi tells me 164. How about this? This is 10. That's 10. That is 10. Then lastly, we have 15 plus 53. 15 plus 53 will end up giving me what figure? 68. Thank you very much. So that is the end of the Venn diagram. Venn diagram must always show figures. Ladies and gentlemen, they want us, number 2, to give them the number of students undertaking all the 3 courses. So you don't tell your examiner refer above. If you tell me to refer above, I'll tell you to refer back the previous, I'll give you a fail. So when they tell you to give them number of students undertaking all the 3 courses, if any of you had gotten that, what you need to do is to come and simply write that particular number. You say Roman 2, number of students undertaking all 3 courses, that is X, which is 50 what? 53. Don't tell your examiner to refer above. Number 3, the number of students undertaking only 1 course. Number of students taking only 1 course. So one course is either accounting only, or computing only, or driving only, So accounting only, ladies and gentlemen, is 82. Accounting alone. Computing only is 93, or means you add. Or driving only, which is 68. Or driving only, which is 68. So could you kindly combine everything and then you give me an answer there? Combine everything there and then you give me an answer. So Abdi tells me 240 what year? 243. 243. 243. 200. And can a question be undertaking either of the 3